question on everyone's mind is, what's the greatest thing in Europe? Right here, we have the answer. Ryanair. The cheapest airline you'll ever know of. It's great. Take a look around. Bathed in a banana yellow color that screams cheap flight. This is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. There's something about a really cheap flight that makes everyone talk loud. See how loud it is right now? I'm almost having to yell. And it's this loud the entire flight. For some reason, when people pay for cheap flights, they just decide to talk the whole time. Because I've been on many flights in my life, and they've never been this loud. Because they were legit flights, I guess. But it's totally worth it, because this flight was like $15. So I highly recommend that you use Ryanair as much as possible.
You can buy everything on this menu, and it's great. They have really awesome things on here. Check out the hot breakfast bat, €5. Pretty much a deal. It looks kind of like a McDonald's thing that you get for about $1.20 in the United States, but here it's €5. Hot stuff. Here's a hot dog with ketchup, €5. You know, New York style. Can you read that? You should. And then my personal favorite, the cheeseburger with relish, €5 also. It comes aflame. Oh, I'm sorry to start without you, dear viewer. I'm just splurging on what is a calamari sandwich. I'm in the middle of a bull ring. It's completely wild. I have to admit, this was not something that we'd recommend at RSJr. If you're looking to like save money, this is not the thing. It cost us like €21, which is probably more than we spent on anything on this entire trip, even airplane tickets. Because Ryanair is cheaper than a bullfight. That's crazy.
Of the bullfight. It's at the point now where this jerk on a horse comes out and stabs the bull in the back. Come on. So then the bull starts bleeding like crazy. Then he's still all riled up. Then he's chasing around these guys with the pink cape things. They're just driving him crazy. Now, that guy's gonna come out with some little white floppy swords and stick him in his back just to get him even more riled up. It's all just leading up to the big kill with the guy in really tight pants. He's gonna stab him with a huge sword. Not even really that big, but you know, big enough to kill a bull, I guess.
This is either the Royal Palace of Sevilla or the University of Sevilla. Either way, they're both extremely important to the city, and they've both been around for 100 years, or not 100, hundreds of years. And I think they're equally important to this place. I'm saying the same things over and over again. Sorry, RSJr, our facts aren't always exactly straight. And I just learned that this place is actually the Plaza de la España, which was the 1929 Expo of the World's Fair, or whatever it's called. I don't even know what the World's Fair is. You don't either. It's really not important.
When someone says Spain, probably the first thing that comes to your mind is military might. And today we're experiencing that might firsthand. Yes. We just happened to stumble upon this fair. Look at how young that boy is. He's already being recruited into the military ranks. He's going to make a great soldier someday. And I can't wait for that. I'm very excited for him. I'm very excited for that boy too. I just love propaganda. This is propaganda at its finest. The propaganda of Spain.
This Spanish fair is obviously a big hit. One of the most popular sections is the sweet guns aisle. It's in a tent, a military tent, and as you can see, they're showing young children how awesome it is to be a soldier by, you know, showing them awesome guns, things that are about the same size as these kids are. And I think it's going to be a really effective tool in getting people to join the Spanish military.
One of the key factors in Spanish life is deception. Take a look behind me. You look like you've got this nice Christian thing. I don't even know what to think about it. But then you look down and you see all these children's feet scampering around like little penguins. What's the deal with that?
When you come on trips like this and you don't have very much money, just look in fountains. Sometimes you'll find coins and they'll be worth a lot. You're never too good to get in on the fountain and get some money. Here goes. I hope I don't get in trouble. 20 cents. Kind of a disappointment. This place is incredible. This is the Mezquita in Cordoba. We drove over here this morning from Sevilla just to check out this place. And I'd say it was probably worth it. It cost us nothing, so definitely worth it. In fact, that's a quick tip that you need to learn. Churches, if they cost money, they're free on Sunday. Probably other times too, but Sunday for sure. Let me tell you something about this place. It was once a Christian church by the Visigoths, kind of like the old-time version of your regular Goths. And then it was conquered by Muslims. And as you can see, the red and white arches are atypical of Muslim architecture. I know this because I know a lot of things. And then in the 16th century, or maybe actually like 1200s or something like that. Yeah, let's go with 1200s. They converted this into another church, and that's where all this gold and lavish decorations come in. Just check out that opulence, the wealth, the grandeur. It's pretty incredible. It's kind of cool, but what makes this place great is that it's a mix. It's a mix of both cultures. It's a mix of Muslim and Christian faith. And if it's free, then that makes it worth coming. And really, that's what we're here to say. Just don't spend any money. Just come and see this stuff for free.
Cordoba is home to some strange wildlife that you won't see anywhere else. I can't take my eyes off this thing. The Cordoban creature, which remains nameless. Look at it. It's vicious, but it's so enchanting.
Welcome to Alhambra. It's an ancient Moorish castle. It's the last stronghold of the Moors in Spain. It was taken over by the Christian Spanish in 1492, but luckily this place still pretty much is well preserved. And it's pretty awesome. I mean, take a look. We're in the gardens right now. If you couldn't tell, the garden is where they grow lots of plants.
Tourists always cut their nails in the Alhambra. It means that one day they'll be back.
Barcelona just won the UEFA Cup. It's really crazy right now. We're on the Ramblas of Barcelona, and I just hope we survive this night. Everywhere you go, check out that guy. Rollerblading with a flag, crazy.
I wouldn't be caught dead without Rick Steves in my hand. I've had Fodors, I've had the Fat Man in the Blink from France. Not worth a pinch.
How do you feel? How do you feel right now? What about Barcelona?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What?
We are the champions, my friend!